Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, we returned to Boyle Land, and we were tasked with finding the red gem, and, well, another Team Dim Sun lieutenant was there, and she was very, very petty, but we were able to get through her. We defeated her Infernape in order to accomplish that. Then I had to placate a Heatran, and I had a bit of a run-in with a bunch of dragons. It was a whole kerfuffle, essentially. But ultimately, through stubbornness and a little bit of luck, we were able to persevere, and we got said gem. And obviously, we are going to return to the Ranger Union to deliver said gem. However, I think what might be significantly more pressing on your minds could possibly be...
what you got there?
It's a smoothie.
And to answer that, I have to say, don't even worry about it. There's nothing worth thinking about on this front. Speaking of, though, hey, what's this over here? Is there some guy talking? Hey, what's up? Ranger, we need your help. The dome hut on the west side of the Shiver camp has a problem. A lump of ice formed in front of its door. It's impossible to open it. Can you go open the door for us? I just might be able to do that. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you agreed. What kind of horrible ranger would I be if I said no? That's honestly seems like one of the most legitimate problems we've run up against up here. I mean, I've dealt with, I've helped people find Pokemon that they just wanted to look at for 4 seconds. I've spent time out of my day to help facilitate literally nothing but that. And yeah, no, I'm more than willing to help actually, do something that could help people. Let's see. It said to the west, though, didn't it? Interesting. You said there was a dome to the west, but I didn't see nothing over there. Was it actually... Oh. No, that's more than most likely what you're actually talking about. That's very clearly the east, but, okay. Anyway, Camerupt, you get to come back as a fun little cameo in order to take care of this whole situation. Hooray for Camerupt! He gets another appearance.
Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
Well, you were wrong. Haha. The ice wall burned until nothing remained. Huzzah! Thanks, Camerupt. All right, and now we'll just dash our way back on over and go talk to Parkaman. Why must there be so many Parkaman? There's definitely got to be ways to distinguish yourselves from each other, I must say. Also, went the whole ass wrong way. Oopsie doodles. Oh, I also brought Chimchar along because it was his turn. We've still got so many more to do. You did exactly as I'd hoped, and so freakishly fast too. That's what makes you a ranger. No, actually, I'm pretty sure it's the license that I spent a year in school earning. I think that's what technically makes me a ranger. Or maybe it's just this cool-ass outfit. I have no idea. Regardless, Rhythmic calling. Your quest is confirmed. You're growing strong, Sumi. Dang straight I am. Thank you for noticing. What kind of benefit am I getting from this? Normal defense? Wow! You know, in a perfect world, normal defense wouldn't be cutting damage from normal attacks. It would just be, you know, normal defense. Like, just defense to everything, +3. Now that would be a prize. Alrighty. Now, for absolutely no reason whatsoever, I kind of feel like just, flying to Puletown, you know? On a lark. On a whim, you know? I'm just getting this weird feeling that, I don't know, maybe there's a reason we should be over there or something. I don't know, just this crazy feeling I've got inside me. Now let's see, if I could just remember specifically the thing that I'm totally not trying to recall at all. No, this is just a run-of-the-mill runabout, nothing fancy, nothing special, don't even worry about it. We'll just wander around this particular area. And, oh wow, look at that, old people, that's crazy. I can't believe it, how could I make this mistake? All the times I've moved, I've always had some Driftblim help me. You don't say. I've gotten them to do all the heavy lifting and moving, but this time I forgot about asking them. How absent-minded of me. Yeah, well, that's just a byproduct of aging, man. Things just ain't working too good no mo. Sometimes it's your brain, it's okay. Saying you're absent-minded doesn't help us any. Oh, you don't have to yell at the man. Please, could you return with some Driftblim? Maybe. I might be able to do that, yes. I'm indebted to you. Well, we need our Driftblim. 3 should do. Wow, what a coincidence. I happened to make friends with 3 Driftblim off screen. What? That's crazy. crazy. That's absolutely nonsense. Well, here you go. 3 Driftblim. Oh, what fun, what fun. Ah, these are fine specimens of Driftblim. You've been a wonderful help. We can move just like we'd planned. Thank you very much. And there we go. I'm sure that's not concerning. I don't really feel like you should be dangling anybody by the head, much less old people with their fragile, fragile bones. Them peeps got osteoporosis. Terrible shame. Anyway, another quest completed. Okay. So maybe I wanted to take a little bit of a shortcut on a couple quests, all right? So sue me. I was just gonna have to edit myself out, you know, getting all of those things anyway. It just saves a little bit of time. Anyway, my power is boosted by 2 more points. Nice. I got a power of 90 on this thing. Let's friggin' go. All right. Now, I still have some other quests that need to be done. And unfortunately, we're going to have to return to the unholy hellscape that is Boyle Land. We're already in Pule. All right, sure, yeah. Okay, so I just need to actually get the hell out of here. There we go. Then we can just go ahead and grab ourselves a Star Raptor and we'll fly ourselves over there. I would have preemptively prepared myself for those quests over there too, but I mean, I can only hold on to so many Pokemon. Honestly, I'm kind of just happy I was able to do what I can. All right, now get over here, you very, very large bird. We've got so many things to do. 2 things specifically. And they require returning to the godforsaken volcano. Anyway, yep, all that extra power really do be coming in handy. Nice, very nice. Now fly me to the moon so that I may punch it square in its stupid moon face. Could you imagine? There it is, Boyle Land, flying me over, whoosh! Looking over what the missions are, I don't know how to solve one of them other than just wander around. The other one shouldn't really be a problem at all, though. All right, I talked to the locals, but we previously established that they are a lot of stupid, and I don't want to. But I might need to go into a house or 2 in order to find a quest. Hello, anybody got a quest in here? No? All right, then fine. Wasting my time just standing around not doing a whole lot. Tis be the life of an NPC, the most unimpressive of all kinds. Oh wait, hang on a second, I might actually know, perhaps. Let's see, if I were to head in here, and there we are, the former Team Dimsun member, there we go. Hi, do you remember me? I'm Angler ? I'm the hungry Dimsun, abandoned alone in the hidden harbor. Yeah, that's me. I have a puffy vest now and a hat. I've since become a fishing guide here. I'm making honest work out of it too. I owe it to you and that young lady for making me turn my life around. I still choose to live here though, apparently. But I'm facing a little problem now. The volcano's been more active lately. It's caused 2 walls of fire to spring up in the cave's corridors. It's keeping me from my out-of-the-way fishing spot way deep in Boyle Volcano. You really shouldn't be going into a volcano to find a fishing spot anyway, my dude. Do you know my secret fishing spot? It's actually the hidden harbor. Turns out that place is an excellent fishing spot. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fair. Can you put out those walls of fire for me in that special way you rangers do? Perhaps. You really will? The walls of fire block the way to the hidden harbor. There's no possible way that you notice them. Or wouldn't notice them. I'm sure that's probably what he actually said. Likely. Anywho, you want me to get rid of some firewalls? I can do that. And I don't even need to hack the mainframe to manage it. However, if I'm going to be getting myself involved in all that mess, I'm going to need a little assistance. A couple water-type Pokemon that are known for their ability to perhaps put out giant firewalls and whatnot. This is doable. Ha-ha! There we go. I actually managed to get him. Nice. I almost biffed it on the last one there, but I pulled through in the end. Ain't that swell? Alrighty. And because I saved so much time, you know, getting all that other stuff, I can just show this part. You know, you guys got to see a little bit of the quasical mundanity that comes from being a Pokemon Ranger. It's just part of the job. Okay, well, I'm gonna need another Torkoal in order to get out of this place, so I may as well just get you now. Yeah, that makes sense. There we are, there we are. Come along, come along. Oh, didn't get you that time. Didn't get you that time. Terrible tragedy, that. There we are, and whoop, 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 whoop. There you are. Oh, Torkoal, you're just missing a little something, you know? I don't know. If it's an evolution, a mega evolution, a regional variant, I don't know. Ow, that was my brain. Thanks for that. Yep. Finally healed off all my wounds, and this is what ends up happening. Right. The goddamn drift. Wait. Gastrodon. Yeah, no, you're good enough. Let's go. Let's, yeah. Why must your ooze be so painful? Ugh. I was actually gonna go out of my way to go get those 2 Pelipers again, but no, I don't think that's necessary at all. We can just grab a couple Sluggos and we'll be more than good. Which is great, because then I would have had to use the Torkoal I've already gotten to swim over to grab another Drifblim so I could float up and then grab them, and then an even longer walk out of this place. It'd just be a mess. Why? I'm in front of you! Jesus Christ! Okay. Anyway. I say anyway. Man, come on. Well, at least apparently I've got so much water defense that anything this thing can do actually doesn't even do anything. Bit of a bummer for your existence now, isn't it? But okay, there. Now that I have acquired 2 slugs, then we can go ahead and just... No. That Raichu almost got all up in my biz. He was about to give me a whole lot of attitude. I don't need that in my life right now. I've got enough on my goddamn plate. Okay. Why do you think a bunch of water slugs even ended up in that cave to begin with? Whole thing seems a little strange to me, if I'm being honest. Okay. So, am I going to need to find myself a Drifloon? Well, there's the other quest. That's certainly good. Yeah, but I might need a Drifloon to ferry me across the land. Yeah, if I want to get myself over to that dang harbor. Okay, all right. Once more, however, it shouldn't be too terribly difficult, as you vomit up your weird purple orbs of disturbing ghostly energy. Why you gotta be all like that? You're just a freaking balloon, man. Also, considering they were migrating, you know, the Drifloon and the Drifblim and everything, why haven't they kept doing that? Was the migration to get to the volcano? Because I don't feel like that's a place that makes a lot of sense for them to go. A place for them to end up? Okay, sure, I can at least quasically buy that, but that's about as far as it goes, man. Don't make no dang sense otherwise. All right, oh, okay, well, that's probably one of the, soak level 3. These goddamn slugs are completely useless in this regard. Aye. Alright, when it comes to the general ho-hum mundanity of being a ranger, sure, I'll subject you guys to a little bit of that every now and then. But when it comes to my utter incompetence, well, that's a burden I typically try to not put on other people's shoulders as often as I possibly can, you see. Anywho, went and got myself a couple Pelipers. Now I just gotta go and find that other fiery wall. Okay, it appears I need another Drifloon indeed, but when I looked for one, there wasn't. I even specifically, ran around this general area. You were not here when I looked. I literally wandered around this entire general area because I remembered you being here, and I could not find you. Did you just not properly spawn in? Well, no harm done, I suppose. Although I guess it does go a little bit of a ways in making people think I'm even more incompetent. But I don't know, I mean, I guess you're already able to trip over the bar I've set, so... it's not like I can dig it any deeper. You kidding me? I barely have the physical stamina to dig up anything. I ain't gonna be able to bury no bar. Okay, now, float me over there, goddammit! Okay. Now, where is this big old thing of fire that you want me to get rid of? Considering how close by the first one was, part of me sincerely hopes it's not all that far away from where we're currently presiding. So, yeah. Hey, ho, ho. What you got for me? There's a vibe station, and that's always fun and good and great, but we're on a mission. We gotta get this all done, don't you see? Well, I am gonna need a drift loon in order to be able to escape this place, so alright. Come along, come along. I suppose if absolutely nothing else, all of this extra effort I've been going through sure is getting me real close to another level up. I feel really good about that. Like, look at those numbers. That's not bad, that's not bad. I mean, the drift loons haven't been doing anything, but catching the pelipers and everything else that's been around, and all of those torkles. My goodness, so many torkles. Okay, there you are. Theoretically, you could teleport me out of here. Like, maybe I don't actually need to, you know, bother walking my way back. Because sometimes the game is willing to do that. Thanks, Pelipper. I don't know where you're going, but there you go. This appears to be it. Let's report to the fishing guide. Of course. Okay. What determines whether or not that I'm allowed to teleport out of here at the end of the quest or not? That's what I want to know. Seems entirely random. It's like, all right, well, the quest is over. You don't need to talk to anybody. Or, good job, you did the thing. Let's teleport you back over to where the person is. Or the person will just randomly show up and say, howdy doody there. Good job on all the stuffs. It's like a complete and total roll of the dice. Ah, yeah. Getting dragged along by the pigtails for this dude, I swear. Okay. So, luckily, there should be a nifty little... There we are. Oh my god, almost landed on a Magnemite. That would have been uncomfortable. Okay, we'll talk to you in a hot second. And I mean that, literally. Pun intended. You know, after the fact that I realized I did a pun. I'm pretending I did it on purpose. All right. I got rid of the fire inside of the volcano, however that works. This will make tourists happy again. I'm certain of that. Tourists go through the volcano? I mean, I guess, considering you're a fishing guide and everything, that's where you would lead them. Don't lead tourists through a volcano. That's weird and ill-advised and stupid. It's all of those things. Okay, well, give me my prize, please. I worked hard for this mess. Oh, fire defense. Okay, yeah, that tracks. That makes a lot of sense. Gladly accepting. Okay, all right. Slowly but surely, we're getting even more defense for all of the various elements. Of course, it's ever so slightly annoying that we only ever seem to get said defensive elements after we beat a section of the game that would have benefited from having it. But there you go. Speaking of saunas, Oh, right, I shouldn't be chit-chatting with you. Who was speaking of saunas? What? It's hard to believe, but I saw a Snover in Volcano Cave. Say what? The Pokemon has no right being in a place this hot. I mean, I have brought grass types through here. For that Snover, this place is a lot worse than a sauna. I'd call it a barbecue, even. This is no time to be making flippant remarks. Please go help that little Snover. Sure, I can probably do that. I spotted the Snover in the cave toward the east side. I couldn't reach it on foot, but you have other ways of getting around, right? On the right side. Sure, I can do that. The right side. I don't suppose the map is any use in here. It sure as all hell isn't. Cool. I mean, do you mean the right cave? Like, do you want me to leave this place and go to the right section of the cave? I don't know, and I'm a little worried as a result. Because, okay. Oh, well, I'll be goddamned. Okay, that is exactly what he meant. Thank God. And it's not even that terribly far away from here either. Oh. Everything's coming up, sue me. Let's friggin' go. What? And you spew forth your many, many fireballs. I see how it is this day, good sir. There we are. Woo! Power line. Woo! Okay. Now it's just one little jaunty jaunt on over and no problemo. Okay, cool. Then we'll have gotten all of our side quests out of the way in record time, even with the 6 minutes it took me to get those pelipers. But you'll never see those 6 minutes, because I was dead silent during all of it, and it would have been mad boring, and you already saw me get them in the past. Why would I include something like that? I try to have some degree of competency when it comes to what it is to show and what it is to cut out. Whether or not I'm any good at it, though, I suppose is really up to the people watching, but I don't know. I seem to have more than a fair few people who choose to watch these, so I'm clearly not doing everything wrong. All right. No. Not today, Charmeleon. Not today, Charmeleonaire, okay? You go ride dirty somewhere else. I need this here Snova. Hello there, lad. How in the hell did you even manage any of this? Like, actually. Don't make no dang sense. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and convey ourselves a big ol' heapin' helping of friendship up in here. Let's see, are you gonna try and attack me while I do this? You are. All right, I honestly thought that having set up my my styler way over there would have been more than enough to prevent myself from getting hit, but no, as it turns out. Big stinky no. All right then, well, you've definitely got some oomfa down your metaphorical pants, don't you, laddie? Hey. Okay, well, that takes care. Why is that a C rank? I don't understand. All right then, well. You're really lucky, little Snova. That ranger there saved your life. I sure did. Which means we're friends now. Hooray! I actually look forward to working with you. Ice types are literally my entire jam. But again, you're gonna have to wait for Piplup and Mime Jr. Oh my goodness. Chimchar has just been kind of chilling around for a little bit, not doing much of anything. Boy, I mean, granted, none of my partner Pokemon really do all that much in the grand scheme of things, but still, they follow me around and they're adorable. Huh. And I like the story behind most of them and how I become friends with them when I save their various bacons. Okay. Next up is to, yeah, finally return over to the Ranger Union. But let me just make sure that I actually did all of the quests that I was meant to do. And survey says yes. Delightful. Okay. Let's hop on the back of a big old bud and see what we can do. Hey. And I'm sure Keith will also obviously be there with the yellow gem in tow, and we won't have to go over to that desert area and find it ourselves at all. No, definitely not. Why would that be a thing? Keith has shown himself to be nothing but exceptionally competent this entire game. I don't see how he would finally mess everything up at such a key junction, you know? I mean, that would just be stupid and annoying. All right. Now, hopping on birds. Kind of want to stand on Staraptor's back. You know, ride the bird like a surfboard. Yeah, sure, that's stupid as hell. You absolutely shouldn't do it, but if you did, it would look really cool. I'm sure with enough training, you could probably manage it. As is, I kind of picture Sumi just kind of clinging onto the bird for dear life. It's like, please don't drop me. Looking sharp, Ranger. You too, girl. All right. Now, where specifically do you want me to do? Oh, I teleported. Well, that is extremely helpful. Thank you. Another job well done, dear. Enough for a promotion? So the red gem was indeed inside Boil Volcano. Here it is. Bravo, Sumi. Well done. Now, Chairperson Irma, if you do the usual honors. Certainly. Promotion? The magma must have been unbearably hot. It really was. I am in so much pain. Do you have a water bottle nearby? Yet you persevered and succeeded in the face of such adversity. Sumi, you are now certified to Ranger Rank 7! Hell yeah! I am going through the ranks so goddamn fast. Faster than anybody else in this entire universe, I would bet. Anyway, what benefit do I get? 6 Pokemon! Maybe I should have gotten this benefit before I did those side quests. Oh well, can't be helped. You must be tired today. I'm sure tomorrow will be another busy day. You should rest now. Yes, I should. Oh my god. I am going to place ice packs all over my damn self. My goodness. Get one of those ice baths to cool down. Jeebus. I say. All right, well. After I have snoozed all that mess away. Good morning, dear. I trust you slept well? Never, but thank you. We received word from Keith late last night. He confirmed there was folklore about the tears of princes in the Haruba Desert. But you're telling me he hasn't actually been able to secure it himself yet. He also confirmed those small stones came from a large yellow crystal. The crystal being, of course, the yellow gem. However, the yellow gem is said to be concealed deep inside Hippodon Temple. Keith reports it'll take him some time to reach the crystal. For the time being, let's set the red gem in our machine. I shall be waiting on the rooftop. Yeah, I'll bet you are. You know, that actually gives me an idea. Hang on a second, let me go. No, shut up, Murph. No one cares. The rooftop's this way. Yeah, I know. I've been there before. What are you doing? Let's go set that red gem. No dawdling. I was gonna go say hi to Rhythmy and Linda. Okay. God, Murph, what an attention hog. This dude sucks. No wonder literally everybody here hates you. Now, Sumi, if you would kindly place the red gem on the dais. Oh, I see you put up a new one. All right. Hell, there you go. Look at me doing 66.6% of all the work so far. 66.6.5? Something like that. I've never been good at math. I just know that you can't, you know, chop 100 into 3 numbers. That leaves only the yellow gem. Without, you know, decimal points. There's nothing to do now but impatiently await Keith's return. I spent all this ding-dang time. Sorry to interrupt. I just received a message from Keith. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be good news. He reports the guardian Pokemon of the yellow gem is giving him trouble. But there's no need for worry, he added. That's his message. Sumi. This is strictly for my peace of mind. Will you go confirm that Keith is, in fact, doing as well as he claims? Oh, I assure you he is not. Keith's assurance that we need not worry makes me worry instead. He is an incompetent buffoon, and we really, really regret giving him this rank of top ranger, but we can't strip him of it at this point because we literally just gave it to him a few days ago, and it would look terrible in the newspaper. It would just be a mess. Go save his ass, please. I'm sure he's fine, but humor me. This is only making certain of a sure thing. So you say, so you say. This will be your first outing to the Haruba Desert? You can get there by boat from Pueltown's Harbor. Thank you, actually. I did not know where to go. Before you leave, however, I would like you to stop by Altru Park. I've heard Altru's president, Blake Hall, is giving a speech. Please attend it, dear. Man, that really probably should have been part of the cutscene. Hippodon Temple, huh? That place is named after my favorite kind of Pokemon. Your favorite Pokemon is Hippowdon? All right, man. I guess I can't judge, but that just feels random. But, I guess every Pokemon is somebody's favorite. I mean, I don't really, I mean, there are a few that I can think of that I don't imagine have a lot of people going to bat for them. But I mean, now that I've said that, I'm sure somebody is going to be contrarian and say that, oh, no, that's my favorite. Like, but I'm going to find that incredibly suspicious. All right? Just saying. Okay, so head over to Pueltown, go to Altru Park, and then go to the harbor. In that order. All right, I can probably manage that. Probably. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So close to a level up. Just give it to me. Come on. Be cool, why won't ya? I'm also seriously not used to having, like, no Pokemon around me at all times. Like, I'm used to being swamped with, like, a bajillion of the dudes just all around me. Now it's just me and Chimchar. And I guess Staraptor, too, but that's only going to be for the case for, like, the next few seconds. There you go. See, now it's just me and Chimchar. Alright. Honestly, part of me feels like I should be recruiting some people before I even go over to that desert. Just to see if I can somehow manage to, like, beat the system. Like, aha! You wanted me to use this field skill? I don't even need to go look for it. But, you know. Let's not get stupid or ridiculous. Oh, hey! I remember that fiddle player and also those other ones. Oh! Oh, he jamming! Oh, he jamming! Hey, people, thanks for the turnout. This is only a rehearsal. I had good news to share with you. Clyde's returned to the Go Rock Quads, so we don't need to change our title. Yay, Billy! Man, shut up. You're finally back together as a 4-piece band. 4-piece chicken McNuggets. I don't know. Playing the bass! The Go Rock Quads Clyde has returned, with new lyrics for everyone in Almia. And apparently he also plays the bongo drum? Wait, your guys' instruments are an electric guitar, an electric bass, a fiddle, and a bongo drum. I mean, the fiddle can work. You can rock a fiddle, but I don't know. I feel like the bongo is just gonna get drowned out more than anything. Yo, music fans, a cure for your worries. I had to cool my head after getting sick from the lyrics provided by All True Inc. Those guys suck. But hey, I'm back and better than ever. I met this old lady in Peweltown, and she told me this awesome fairy tale. That was the inspiration I needed. I wrote this fantastic song about it. You'll get to hear the finished song with my new lyrics at our live show, The Song of Vatanage. I can't wait for you to hear it. Amazing. You have to keep it a secret, though, especially from All True's VIPs. If word gets out that we're directly disobeying them, they'll have us disappear. That's a promise to keep. Everybody better be keeping this gal's promise, I swear to God. I'll mess up every last one of you if you don't. What's up? Uh-oh. I wonder how much of that they heard. None of it, probably. Surely. I mean, they're not even using microphones. I'm so sorry to disturb you when you're clearly enjoying yourself. Somehow I doubt that immensely. I think this guy's lying. Mr. Blake Hall, the magnificent president of glorious All True Incorporated, will now take the stage. President Hall wishes to deliver what will be surely a historic speech. He runs a power company. Shut up. Huh. I just realized. Yeah, this is the second game in a row I've played with an evil owner of a power company. And I didn't even remotely plan that. Wow, what a coincidence. Will you make way, please? You're getting in the way. What's this about? No one said anything about this. Oh, I do apologize. We would just like a little time. Well, all right then. Do you really want to make a speech to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 11 people? Have you memorized your lyrics our president wrote specifically for you? Sure. The dream energy, was it? Well, yeah, of course, we got it memorized. Absolutely, we didn't throw that mess into the bin, no. You don't know how lucky you are. You get to sing our new Image song. Well, thanks for that. Ugh. Anyway, Maine was just standing over there waiting. All right. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you today none other than President Blake Hall. I thought he was already talking. I'm sorry. He has very graciously taken the time so that he may speak to you in person. Uh-huh. Wheeler, stand aside. Oh, yikes. I do beg your kind pardon, sir. Friggin' Randall. And now I humbly do present the president of All True Incorporated. President Blake Hall, please, sir, your speech. Yeah, we know. Shut up. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Blake Hall. You see, it's a pun on a black hole, you see. It's very clever. And I'm the president of All True Incorporated. Our history is the history of Almia. All True has grown alongside you. Our partnership with you, fellow citizens, will soon reach 70 years. It's true. Our 70th anniversary since founding is soon upon us. Why that never specifically? On that day, to commemorate All True's birthday, I reveal a secret to you. A new dream energy that will do away with our thirst for oil once and for all. It is clean, efficient, and effectively limitless in supply. Yeah, they always say that, but it's never true. Truly, it is the energy of dreams. And don't worry about all of the missing people in town. They're definitely not underground in giant hamster wheels. Truly, it is the energy of dreams. I assure you, it will be exciting. Yikes! Super magnificent, yes, super magnificent. I, Blake Hall, hereby promise you a bright future for the Almia region. On All True's birthday, we have planned a massive commemorative event. You can expect a fun-filled day right here at our All True Park. Please do come see the Go Rock Quads perform our new corporate image song. Fellow citizens of Almia, our invitation goes out to you. Join us in our day of celebration with your family, friends, and acquaintances. Once again, I need to make abundantly clear, there is a grand total of 11, maybe 12, I'm not sure. I think I see a 12th person standing there. Like 12 people standing here. Shouldn't you have set up like a camera or something to broadcast this to, at the bare minimum, the rest of the people in this town? Like, you're gonna get an abysmal turnout, dude. Like, ain't nobody even gonna bother with this. Bravo! Oh, I say bravo! Undoubtedly a bravo-worthy performance. Shut up, Randall. Thank you, thank you. You're too kind. You can count on Ultra Incorporated to bring a bright future to Almia. Yeah, I really don't trust you as far as I can throw you. And with my weak-ass arms, that ain't far. A satisfactory response. I must be going. We're behind schedule. Randall's the only one clapping, but man, it's a loud clap. And there you have it, ladies and gents. Our glorious Ultra Incorporated has promised you a bright future for Almia. That is all. You may go now. Ain't not a single person here that actually showed up for that guy. I came here for the fiddle lady. Let me do a little advertising here. I happen to be the captain of boat service out to Haruba Desert. Convenient. If you ever need to go out that way, I'm the one you want to see. You can usually find me in Puletown's harbor, and at other times you can find me in Saskatchewan. Don't worry about it. What I do there is my business. The mood's not right for a rehearsal anymore. Not after that. Major buzzkill. Want to try later? I guess so. Alrighty then. I really want to talk to this fiddle lady, though. Actually, I'm sort of excited by the idea of that dream energy. I mean, if it was not, you know, inevitably going to be some sort of horrifying abomination or dealing with some sort of arcane power that we mortals don't have any right to be messing with, and that would be one thing, sure. Obviously, an infinitely renewable, clean energy source would be, like, the greatest thing ever. But there's always a goddamn catch with these people, you know? So, it's just not gonna be happening, I don't think. And again, Blake Hall looks so generically evil. Why am I the only one who sees this? Considering that the Ranger unit is already aware of so much of this stuff already, you'd think they'd be able to pick up what's being put down. But no! We're just not completely ignoring it. We could stop so many things before they become a problem, I swear. Oh, well. Now, where's that pirate? There he is. Are you headed to the Haruba Desert? Yes, as a matter of fact. All right, I'm your man. My boat's moored at the pier. Yar. Now, where's me gumbo? All right. Interesting. You guys all have the same boat model. We'll depart right away. Hang on tight, you nerd. Boats don't have seatbelts. What determines what vehicles have and don't have seatbelts, I ponder? Oh my good golly goodness. Well, what was that fresh hell? What was that? I heard bafoo, and then a pillar of water went straight up. Oh dear God almighty, it's happening again. There she blows. There's something underneath my boat? Wow, that's just wild. I didn't know there were fish down there. Goddamn. Ranger, you're not serious about going for a dive. Oh no, going underwater has not worked out well for me in the past. You be careful down there then. I know the seas around here well. Let me tell you, the waters here are salty. Shut up. Anyway, okay. Ooh, horsey. Man, there is, oh my God. Damn, you three have been waiting a long ass time. Also, for the love of God, not you. All right, well, let's just go ahead and catch Horsey. But yeah, wow. It's been how many episodes since I caught you guys? And you were just chilling in the ocean waiting for me to show up? I mean, I'm honored and appreciative, but good Lord. That's rather strange. Anyway, I don't imagine that Horsey is going to be able to provide me with anything actually useful. But, I mean, I gotta catch one at least once, right? I'm gonna need to catch much bigger and badder critters. Level 2 tackle from the Horsey, are you for real? I mean, sure, it's still not all that powerful, but that's infinitely more than it has any right to have. I don't even. Anyway, you guys have been good and patient and cool. How about a little vibe session before we move on with whatever horrors await us in the briny deep? There we are. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that moment of respite. Oh my God, an actual Gorbis? Actual factual Gorbis? That is your name, right? Am I misremembering? No, yeah, Gorbis. Wow. Gorbis is like one of the single least remembered Pokemon in the history of the franchise. Mostly because you need to catch a clam pearl to get it, and getting clam pearl is a huge pain in the ass, and it's not even a good Pokemon in the first place. So, like, why would you go through all of that effort unless you're trying to complete the Pokedex? And why the hell would you ever try to complete the Pokedex? You never get anything actually of value by doing that. Wild. Absolutely wild. Well, there we are. Finally. More power. More power. All right. May as well also get this Tentacruel. And I'm sure with this, I'm actually going to have to unceremoniously tell a couple of these Pokemon that have been waiting actual factual days for me to come back that I don't need them and that they can leave. So that's slightly awkward. Ah, why you gotta be all shimmy, 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 shimmy shaking like that? You think you're a salt and pepper shaker? I don't freaking think so, boyo. You're just a goddamn giant squid. All right, here I freaking go. I need the power line. Blech! Okay, this is officially getting just a wee bit silly. This Tentacruel better actually have something vaguely resembling a good ability, because this is a huge pain in the ass to capture. Hunga, 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 hinga, hunga, hunga, durgan. Why you always gotta be hunga, dunga, dinga, durgan? I do not like being in this ocean. I don't. I just don't. Okay, fine. I guess the second that he looks like he's about to do anything, I just need to freaking get out of there. Like, I'm not even gonna stand over here. I ain't taking that chance. You've already taken all of my energy. Gonna have to find another... I mean, the only Pokemon that makes any sense for recharges would be Lantern, and we already had Lantern, so unless they're bringing them back, they're not gonna be able to provide nearly as much energy as they did in the past. Not today! Not today, you evil jellyfish. Come on, there. Ugh, only took a year and a half, even with all my god-dang upgrades, and it's meant nothing! Also, okay, well, at least that's a lot of EXP. Spend enough time here, I could actually get pretty strong. All right, so level 2 Crush, level 2 Crush, level 2 Crush, Jesus, level 2 Crush, level 1 Cut, level 1 Soak, level 2 Tackle. Okay, well, then I'll keep the Hell Beast and get rid of everybody else. I've got something for crushing a level 2 thing if I need it, but I'm gonna be honest, somehow I doubt I'm going to need that. All right, just gonna get that whole mess out of my way. Oh, and there's Huntail. All right, that's the other thing Clamperl can evolve into. Why a clam could evolve into 2 different type of eel, I have no idea on Earth, but there you are, I suppose. All right, and then you go ahead and just do that nonsense. Don't need that, and then you chomp. All right, I have absolutely no choice. I need to catch that Lantern. I've taken so much unnecessary damage. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Level 3 Crush! Well, how about that? Why are you better at crushing than the Tentacruel? The Tentacruel was so much more of a pain in the ass. Wait! No! I was catching Chinchou in the other part of the ocean. This is Lantern when it evolved. Right. Here's hoping it can do about as much as Raichu can do. Whoop! That would be naturally the best. Although now I fully understand why Chinchou and Lantern are even in this game at all. I remember when I first saw them, I was like, that's just such a rare Pokemon. It's the literal only water electric type they could use for recharge stations down here. They literally had to via necessity. If they had never created this Pokemon, what would they have even done? They would have had absolutely no options. It's kind of funny, honestly. Anyway, hello. Oh, that is unfortunate. Gwar! That is one upset whale. It's a whale! And he has problems. I'm bringing back literally my oldest joke. That's wonderful. Gwar. A Wailord appears to be held captive. It's suffering. Obviously gonna have to do something about that. Sinister beams are keeping the Wailord locked down. That's messed up. The Wailord must be rescued! Well, Sumi has designated the Wailord rescue as a mission. Yeah, I sure did. Oh. Rescue Wailord! Do the thing! Alright, I don't suppose I can crush this, can I? I sure as all hell can! Break that thing! Break that thing over its head! There we are. Hell of a set of chompers you got there to pull that one off my guy. I can't help but be impressed. All right, honestly, it seems like that should be more than enough to get the little guy out of here. I mean, the big guy, obviously. The first target has been destroyed. How many do you think there are? Oh, hi. But you know, Glub, is that whale lord going to really replace our sunken cargo ship? Glub. Huh? Hey, this capture machine's wrecked? What the heckin' who can? Glub Glub! Pokemon Ranger! These damn things are waterproof? You wrecked the capture machine! I deal with vandals like you using this underwater mini Remo like this! I guess they went out of their way to call it a underwater mini Remo, but still. Oh god, it's a multi-capture. Okay, and it's not like Horsey is the easiest thing in the universe to capture to begin with, but okay. Alright. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. This, for some reason, Kingdra decided to just do, like, nothing? How very weird. I mean, it was aiming in the completely wrong direction. Okay, but then it made up for it. Okay, I really need to get you... I need to get at least one of these dudes out of my life. There you go. Do our absolute best to try and keep up this energy. There we are. Don't let it backslide. Don't let it backslide. There you go. Watch out, Dan, backslide. There we are. Okay, it's backsliding. It's backsliding. It's backsliding. I hate these missions so much. Well, the random-ass Pokemon decided to randomly wander over next to another Pokemon, making it impossible to draw circles around them. Oh well, I guess you're just gonna be here for the next 7 weeks. 6 to 8 business days! Do I have anything in here of any value? Nope, just a bunch of water Pokemon to slow things. Absolutely worthless. Worthless! Okay, keep going. You're just standing out there in the middle of nowhere, all on your lonesome. Taking advantage. Okay, hang on. We've almost got one of them. There we go. Okay, all right. That's one massive issue taken care of. Now we just gotta take care of you too. Luckily, the Horsies really do not do much in the way of damage, which is nice. Although my power line strategy has once again completely and utterly failed, as is tradition. It's just kind of what happens around these here parts. But okay, as long as that Kingdra decides to stay the hell out of my way. There we are! Okay. Thank God it was only 3. If they had put in like a third Horsey, I just honestly don't know, man. I just don't know. It feels like 3 is the minimum number that they can bring in without it becoming a huge issue. Unless it's a battle between like a bunch of like really weak Pokemon like Chatot or the Seedot or... Chatot and Seedot, weird. But yeah, no, unless it's something like that. Hi. Level 3 Soak. Nice. And tons of EXP. Thank you kindly. Now get out of here, you freaking weirdo. Also, how are you even talking to me down here? That doesn't make any sense. I work best in water. What am I supposed to do if I can't even win in my elements? Run away in fear, as it would turn out. Anyway, don't worry, Whale Lord. I know you've got problems, but I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help that Whalmer too, obviously, through association. Do you think it would be wise to just go and grab a Huntail as is? You know what? I actually think it would. I think that makes the most sense of anything. That is exactly what we're going to do. I mean, we destroyed one of those things by doing so why the heck not, right? Makes sense to me, you and your weird little darkness summoning. You knocked that mess off yesterday. I don't need that in my life. There we go. Now we'll be able to chomp down on basically anything whatsoever. No problem. All right, that being said, where is the local vibe station? There it is. Let's ignore the Tentacruel and instead enjoy one final vibe of the day. There we are. I hope you all have enjoyed the episode and are continuing to enjoy the Let's Play. Despite all of the frustrations that I constantly find myself in, this game really do be pretty freaking amazing. Let's just be real here. I'm probably gonna catch that lantern down there and bring that along with us and whatnot. Don't worry, Whale Lord. We'll save you in about 24 hours. See you then!